Ketogenic diet for energy, fat loss, and metabolism. So what is a ketogenic diet? This is a diet that creates a state of ketosis by primarily consuming fat. The state of ketosis produces ketones, which are alternative fuel source for the body. There are three types of ketones: acetone, acetate, and beta-hydroxybutyrate, which is the main ketone. When you consume primarily fat in the diet, it gives the body a chance to learn how to use fat for fuel instead of glucose. And it can be done through fasting. It's essentially about restoring the body to a state of balance. Our ancestors have always used fat for fuel primarily. The issue today is that in today's world, we actually have lost this ability for the most part due to our diet. Most of us just burn glucose, which is in part why it's very hard for most people to lose weight. So what are the benefits? Going without food and not being hungry is number one. When you get the ability to burn fat for fuel back, you can actually go a long time without being hungry. This means you will have more energy and be more productive throughout the day. You can also probably extend your intermittent fasting time as well. That's what I noticed. I actually did this back in 2018. I was still on my health journey getting better. And I noticed a lot of people, they talk about their energy benefits and things like that. I don't really notice any of that because I was already on top of my game. But what I did notice is that I could fast for long periods of time. It was difficult for me to go on a 16-hour fast every single day as intermittently. After 2 months of doing this, it was absolutely nothing. I can do it every single day. So there's that. Number two is increased energy. Your energy levels can improve because ketones are a cleaner burning fuel than glucose. Burning excess glucose can result in the formation of reactive oxidative species. This can cause oxidative stress and damage the mitochondria. Number three is fat loss. The ketogenic diet can help you lose weight by decreasing glucose and insulin levels. When you're not consuming carbohydrates, it's harder to have high glucose levels. Insulin levels are a great predictor of body weight. Metabolic flexibility. Now, this is the function of the body to ability to utilize fat and carbohydrates as a fuel source, so they can utilize both. Now, this is an innate ability of the body, sign of healthy metabolism. Most of us have lost ability, as I said, because we consume sugar to the point that's the only thing we can actually burn. A sign of this is feeling the need to eat every few hours. This is because your body has lost its ability to burn its own fat for fuel requiring glucose. How to get into ketosis. The ketogenic diet requires you to shift your macronutrient intake. Now, this is a variable dependent on an individual, but a good starting point is no more than 30% of carbs to 70% fat ratio. Also, protein is important. You want to eat moderate protein on this diet because excess protein can lead to protein called gluconeogenesis. Now, gluconeogenesis is the process of turning protein into sugar. This will add to your overall carb intake and possibly take you out of ketosis. This could also be your muscle if you're under chronic stress. What do we eat on a ketogenic diet? Now, when we dramatically increase our fat intake, we definitely want to focus on quality. If you're eating low-quality fats, this will not work. Eliminate all processed seed oils, such as corn, canola, cottonseed, safflower, sunflower, and soybean. Add in healthy fats, such as avocados, coconuts, olives, nuts, seeds, grass-fed meat, and fish. Also consume the returned fats, such as coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, macadamia oil, and butter. What are some mistakes that you make on this particular diet? Number one is eating too much fat. Yes, you can overeat carbs and protein, but some people increase fat on this diet and overdo it. When you eat too much fat, your body is always going to have calories to burn instead of burning your own fat for fuel. Number two is not getting enough electrolytes. People lose a lot of salt in this diet because carbohydrates hold on to water. You will lose water that you will be holding on to in the beginning, and thus you'll lose that salt. This is the cause of the keto flu that a lot of people experience the first few weeks. The keto flu is like symptoms of the flu at the beginning of the diet, and this can be redeemed by making sure that you're getting enough salt and minerals. Put enough salt in your water, like a teaspoon of high quality salt in your water in the morning. Salt your food, things like that. Higher quality, like Redmond's real salt, Celtic salt, things like that. Number three is doing keto in the long term. This diet is great for many people in the short term. The problem is that long term, you'll eventually need more carbs for a variety of reasons. The keto indicates your body is not getting an abundance of energy and is actually a mild stress on the body. Doing this for 3 months is a good amount of time. After that, you can cycle in and out of it twice a year if you'd like, but do not do this in long term. Some people do that, and I believe it's a mistake. It may work for some people, but this is really designed to stimulate certain processes in the body and then go back to an original macronutrient diet that works for you. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning into the show. For more, you can head over to anthonygastella.com for articles, coaching, and other free resources. Also, if you can, leave a review for the show, let people know what you think, and I would appreciate that so much. Support the mission of freedom. Thanks for being on this mission with me, and I promise to give you more powerful, empowering, great content to help transform your life. Thanks for tuning in.